All right, you see where we at with it. We're gonna jump straight into this real quick. We talking about the Mexican rug cartel and Mr. Trump. So he had a lot to say. Let's just go ahead and hop straight into this video.
Moving quickly to enact his agenda, especially when it comes to immigration policy and the situation at the U.S. Mexico border. That includes designating cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. National correspondent Atra El-Nashar reports on how this will work.
So if you didn't catch it, Lil Baby said that Trump wants to recognize the cartel as a terrorist group, a national terrorist group.
Minutes after entering the Oval Office, President Trump signing an executive order starting the process of categorizing drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. Groups, Trump says, have flooded the United States with deadly drugs, violent criminals, and vicious gangs.
I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks.
All I want to say real quickly is he said all foreign gangs, as if there aren't ones that are already existing here and not just the Bloods and the Crips. And you see that he said the reason is because they're flooding our towns and cities and country with rugs. I'm sure that a lot of people know that pharmaceuticals, over-the-counter and doctor-prescribed medications have surpassed. But we don't need to get into that.
Work? The executive order gives Secretary of State Marco Rubio 2 weeks to make recommendations to the president about which groups should fall into the foreign terrorist category, joining a list that includes ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and Boko Haram. This designation would make it illegal for anyone in the U.S. to provide support or resources to cartels, and if an American financial institution becomes aware it has possession or control of cartel funds, it must inform the Treasury. Existing law already does much of this for foreign drug traffickers. Here's what else Trump said.
Could happen. Stranger things have happened.
The next morning, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said the U.S. can do what it likes within its own borders, but Mexico is dedicated to its sovereignty.
And so I want to say this. I doubt highly he's just going to get on TV and say yes. But at the same time, he doesn't want to say no. It's like, I'll do whatever I need to do type mentality. Because I think we can all agree it's crazy if someone just gets on TV the day after taking office and says we're going to go ahead and invade Mexico. It's like, all right, we understand labeling them as a terrorist group, but why do we have to go into Mexico in order to get them? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that's an extreme measure. And of course, Mexico said, yeah, do what you want inside your lands, but we're going to remain sovereign. Whatever that sovereignty looks like, that's on you. You feel me? It's like pretty much this is a big game of F around and find out.
And Baum said open dialogue between the neighboring countries is crucial. The idea to put cartels on the foreign terrorist list is not new, and there are risks, like the potential for escalated violence. Also, Americans who bring drugs like fentanyl across the border or sell guns to cartels could be prosecuted for aiding terrorists. Meanwhile, at the U.S. Mexico border in El Paso, Texas,
That tunnel goes into Ciudad Juarez.
in a joint operation with Mexican law enforcement, U.S. Border Patrol says they've uncovered this man-made tunnel at the border wall believed to be used by smugglers. Officials on the
Why they classify it as a man-made tunnel? I'm confused on why man-made as opposed to like civilian-made or something. Like, do we have other things underground making these tunnels? I mean, they were using the aid of machines. Is that what they just mean? The distinction between this was machine plowed and hand shovel? I don't know. That would just still be a little bit.
signs of this crisis as new leaders in Washington make tall promises to end it. On Capitol Hill, I'm Atra El-Nashar reporting.
All right, so there you have it. Big Dog. Big Dog said, we ain't playing this no more. We going after them. The cartel is now mine. I don't know. This is gonna get very interesting, especially given the patrol that's happening at the borders and the fact that he claims it's because of rugs and violent criminals. But there are plenty of rugs and violent criminals already here as well. So we'll see how this all plays out. I hope that this doesn't ruin the already steadily declining relations between American and Mexican citizens, and especially not American Mexican citizens. Oh, God watch over us all.